Welcome back. Let's straight away get to the big stocks you need to keep on your radar this morning. And on the top is going to be TCS. Now, yesterday, Tata Sons has announced they're planning to sell 23.4 million shares of TCS in a block deal, which is approximately valued at 9,400 crore rupees. This is about a 0.65% stake in TCS. The floor price has been set at 4,001 rupees, which is about a 3.5% discount to where the stock closed yesterday, which is 41.52. Yesterday, I think in anticipation of this deal, perhaps the markets got a whiff of it. The stock was down 1.6%, and one of the big losers, it dragged the rest of the IT pack lower, though in the last 1 year, it has outperformed the likes of, Infosys. TCS share price is up close to about 30.6%. The promoter shareholding in TCS, and it's largely Tata Sons, it stands at 72.4%, and of that, they're looking to sell close to about 0.65% stake in a block deal today. So this is going to be the big one to track, and perhaps it could be a bit of a rub-off impact on even the other stocks where Tata Sons does have a holding. So they have a more than 40% holding in Tata Power, Tata Motors, Tata LXE. So perhaps there could be a bit of an impact on those stocks too today.
Okay, all right, Rima, thanks a lot for that. Well, let's focus on a couple of other names sent from the Aditya Birla Group, Aditya Birla Sun Life AMC, and Aditya Birla Capital. Vamakshi joins us to fill us in with that. Morning, Vamakshi.
Well, good morning, Nigel. Yes, both of these counters will be in focus today. The promoters of Aditya Birla Sun Life in AMC, which includes AB Capital and Sun Life AMC investments, are likely to divest nearly 11.5% stake via OFS today and tomorrow. The base size of the OFS is around 7%, and they also have a green shoe option in case it is oversubscribed of almost 4.47%. Now, the floor price of this offer for sale is at almost 450 rupees per share. Now, out of this 11.5% stake, AB Capital stake would be around 5%. Now, keep in mind, just a few days ago, AB Capital had announced the merger of its wholly owned subsidiary Aditya Birla Finance with itself. AB Capital was looking to divest some stake, was expected to divest some stake in order to comply with the 50% cap on holding in insurance entities by an NBFC. So, definitely, this is the news flow surrounding both of these counters. It is a bit of a green for AB Capital because the company would be encashing some stake in Aditya Birla Sun Life, while it is a red for Aditya Birla Sun Life because the supply for the shares is expected to rise.
Okay, all right. Vamakshi, thanks very much for that. But, coming back to you for more stocks with news flow, Vamakshi?
Well, absolutely. The Adani Group stocks will be in focus. A Bloomberg report indicated that the U.S. Department of Justice was expanding investigation to check possible bribery by the group companies. But Adani Group has come ahead and clarified that the report of U.S. probe into potential bribery is false. They have not received any notice from the U.S. Department of Justice. So expect all of these counters to open in the green after they saw a bit of red yesterday. Apart from that, Infra will also is expected to open in the green. The company's JV with Stockwell Solar Services has received multiple LOAs from Jodhpur Vidyut Vitran Nigam, and in fact these LOAs are worth almost 1,026 crores for 4 projects of solar business. Paradeep Phosphates, however, is expected to open lower today, and that is because the company has shut down the ammonia and urea plants at Goa, and that is mainly on account of the breakdown of synthesis gas compressor. So expect the stock to open in the red.
Okay, thank you very much for that. For more stocks in the news, Upasana joins in.
Well, good morning. First up is Aegis Logistics. The subsidiary has approved the acquisition of specialized storage terminals at Mangalore unit, resulting in a capacity addition. And the company entails investment of almost 75 crores for the acquired capacity and 50 crores for the additional capacity under construction. Next up is IOL Chemicals and Dishman Carbogen. Both these stocks will remain in focus today as these these companies complete Brazilian health regulatory agency GMP audit with 0 observations. Now coming to IOL Chemicals, this audit was taken place for 10 API manufacturing units at Punjab and saw no observation. And secondly, now coming to Dishman Carbogen, the audit mainly took place in the Shanghai unit and also saw 0 observations. So that's the reason these 2 stocks will remain in focus today.
Okay, all right. Thanks a lot for that, Upasana. And let's wind this down with Manisha, who's joined to tell us about crude, which spiked up overnight. Morning, Manisha.
Oh, well, yes, with 2% of gains overnight, we are now trading at a 5-month high. I mean, these are the prices that you last saw in the month of October last year. There are a couple of reasons that you have seen this sudden surge come in prices. One, Iraq and Saudi Arabia are looking to cut crude exports for the month, for the coming next month, is what is supporting. Also, when you look at the Chinese data, well, that has been more better than worse. So whether it has been about factory output, retail sales, industrial production, all of that actually has come in better. IE also has raised the global demand outlook for 2024, and then there was a very supportive report from Morgan Stanley saying that they are looking at the Brent prices in the third quarter by $90 a barrel. This is a $10 of a rise that they've done into the markets. They also expect lower supplies and higher global demand growth, all of the factors supporting markets.
Okay, thank you very much for that. That's the big talking point, the rise in crude prices. Let's do a quick recap then of the top stocks. Stocks with positive news flow are the Adani Group stocks, HG Infra, Paradeep Phosphates, Aegis Logistics, IOL Chemicals, Dishman Carbogen, ONGC, AB Capital. Stocks with negative news flow, perhaps are the Tata Group stocks led by TCS and Aditya Birla Sun Life AMC. We'll get into a short break. On the other side, we'll be joined by Amnish Agarwal, Head of Research at Prabhudas Leeladhar.